I've called this video my carnivore junk food diet. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that, but first I want to give you some background. Because I wanted to eat this carnivore diet, but I had a problem. Because my economy was bad, simply bad. So I simply couldn't afford to eat steaks every day. Even mincemeat I couldn't afford to eat every day in the long run. So that tells you a lot. So yeah, I really needed to cut the costs very low. What should I do? Well, I knew that liver is quite cheap here in Norway. It's very cheap. So that was one option. Another option was a fish called pollock. I think it is pollock. Anyway, it's a fish caught in the ocean, and it's frozen, and it's cheap. So that was another alternative for me. And also I could buy eggs in bulk. That was a third option. And also I spoke with a local grocery store where they sell meats. I'm not sure if they get the whole animal or part of the animal, and they cut it, into, and they process it into steaks, and they sell it. So, but anyway, I wanted to get some tallow. Because both the liver and the fish is quite lean, so I would like to also to cook with, to steak and to fry. I wanted to have some tallow, so I asked them if they had some tallow actually, but I couldn't see it in the front. In the front desk or whatever you call it. But they actually had it. They had it in the back room. They had it in the back room. So they had to so they got in there and got something for me, and I got it for a very cheap price actually. So that was a good thing. So now I could have some tallow as well. And later, I think I talked to them again. Yes, I talked to them again, and I asked them about, because they had some bones, some leftover bones, and they actually gave away some of the bones for free. But I noticed when I got these bones that I only got a small portion. So I thought, well, if they're going to give them away for free, and if they don't get rid of everything, maybe I could get some more bones if they just throw them away. So I talked to them, and they said to me that well, these bones you see here, we get people come and get them, so we don't throw them away. We just give them to people. So no, there are no leftovers of those kind of bones. But we have some other kinds of bones in the back room again, in the back room. So, they those bones they throw them away. They actually she told me that they give them to the dogs. Those bones I could get a bigger quantity, bigger portion of for free. So I got those bones for free, and that was a good thing, because then I could cook myself bone broth. Bone broth is I believe it's quite healthy stuff. It's had some amino acids and some fats and some minerals. So and it's free, so it's good for me. So now I was able to cut down the price quite a lot. The cost, I'm sorry, cut down the cost. My English is not that good, but anyway, later I actually talked to them again, and this time I asked about organ meats and hearts and stuff like that, or heart specifically, I think. And they said that they could get me a heart. They didn't have it on the back room this time, but they could actually get me heart from I think it was from cattle or an ox, or also lamb, but there wasn't a season for lamb now, so maybe later. But the ox or the cattle heart. So, but they had to order it for me. But I talked to them recently. They had some trouble to get it, but they should try again. They wanted to try again. Sorry, my bad English. But so hopefully I will get it now next week. So anyway, but the point with the junk food diet, that is that if you think about this, I get the bones for free. These are bones who are thrown away. So by definition, yes, this is junk food. And also I would probably think that things like the liver and the tallow and the heart, it looks like these are foods that people typically don't want. Right? They don't want this because if they want it, why is it so cheap, and why do I have to get it on the back room or deep down in the freezer somewhere in some stores, not every store? So it tells me that these are not the most popular foods. So you may call it junk food or unpopular food in a sense, but anyway, it's turned out to be quite a nutritious food. As a matter of fact, the liver is very nutritious. So my so-called junk food diet happens to be very nutritious, I believe. So that's a funny thing, because that's quite upside down from the real junk food diet that people want to eat, or most people eat, or many people eat. So yeah, I'm sorry if the screen is flashing. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to fix it, but bear with me. So it's funny thing that my junk food diet is quite healthy, and their junk food diet that people want to eat, that's not healthy. So that's one thing. But I also thought about it some more, and thinking about maybe in the autumn, when the hunting season is, maybe I can talk with some of the hunters and get some of the organ meats for free, because I think some people just throw them away. Even the intestines. I can never imagine they are selling that or eating that themselves. So I could eat those. I could eat the heart and maybe the liver.Maybe they just throw it away. So I could talk to them, and also if there are some farmers who are raising sheep or some other animals, maybe I could get some very, very cheap intestines, or maybe get them for free, or the heart or the liver or kidneys or whatever. Maybe I could get something like that very, very cheap. So that's something to think about. If you can't afford stuff, you can go on a carnivore junk food diet. You can eat stuff that people simply don't want to eat. Like the organ meats and tallow and bones. But you may have to look around a little bit and ask around for those who throw these things away. So yeah, so that's my diet for now, and let's see if these things develop and I add some more junk food into my diet. But of course I want this so-called junk to be healthy, but I believe that it is. So this organ junk. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have comments, please comment below and share this video. Thank you.